Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. Bill Encarnacion gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fisher. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. So in now for Chicago, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. He pulls this one into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, King Fisher.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Almanza sprinting after it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Trey Mancini.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, King. Bishop. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. First offering on its way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bishop is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
No runner, cut hold.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Game 4. Philip Yancey will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Show18.
Batting third, center fielder, King Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Into the box, Dominique Almanza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dominique Almanza.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Bishop moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
Leading off for the Tribe, center fielder, Derek Fisher.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fontana over to his right, 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Dominique Almanza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bishop ranging back, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Indians moving from now 3-0.
Well, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-2. sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Bishop. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We're through. Now at the plate, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Dig. Baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Get here.
First baseline. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dominique Almanza.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High and deep to right center. Williams looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Striding in for the Indians, Hugh Adair. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. In now, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Bishop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Derek Fisher. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just...
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
With that, a look at the Cubbies start.
Batting third, center fielder, King Bishop.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Cubs are down in order. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Yohan Moncada.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop waits on it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind. Settling in now, King. Bishop 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Well, striding forward now is the DH, Yoan Moncada. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, King. Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-0, and this is fouled at the plate. Barger, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. 3-2 pitch.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Lifted the other way to left center. Bishop is right there, 1 down. Striding in once again, King. Bishop 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready on 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting and base.
Digging in once again, William Marion. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. One down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And obviously they'll need a ninth inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6.
Francisco Lindor.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score.
A congratulatory phone call. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it. Spring training is about knocking off the rust and getting ready to once again chase a title.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Walker Buehler gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single one here today.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte will wait on it. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Colin Moran.
Belted high and deep into right center. Bishop ranging back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King. Bishop, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Buehler, base runner at first with 1 out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. In now for Colorado, Walker Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Perry.
Here's the 0-1. Right back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the top. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Sandy Alcantara. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Back up,
pick up the ball, stand right here.
And
on the bag.
Into center field, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Ready for another shot now. Walker Perry.
Right fielder, Walker Perry.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Malik Smith the next to hit. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1. Johan Camargo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common, and pitching.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. So digging in now, King Bishop. He will lead this one off today.
number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is the guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that C ball.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kendrick Roach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bishop giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move ahead to the top of the second. Ready for another chance. King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Barreto brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, King Bishop. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead at 1. Leading off the inning, Max Moroff, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is right there. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Johan Camargo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network. William Morantz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now at the plate, King, Bishop, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Count is 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Walker Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Come on, get him.
Third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Batting third.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Templeton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alfonso Cisneros.
0-2, here it comes. Dribble to the right side. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error. Striding in for the Rockies, King Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up.
Bishop.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Delgado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, King Bishop. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Urbina shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs on. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now a flare out toward right center. Delgado onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So the batting order turns over now and set to go King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Way outside. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Paul Burke. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys? A swing and a high drive to right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule. Alonso da Silva will come on as a pinch hitter.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Darius Lincoln will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, King Bishop. He will lead this one off today.
For Colorado, center fielder, number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barreto is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Fernando Barreto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of...
Standing in, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Martez aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding into the box, Josh Bell.
First baseman, number 55. Oh. Down.
Line toward the alley in left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Josh Almonte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Ready now, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Three and one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
6-3 the final score today. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Terrence Weller takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Caio Rimea will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affected.
Striding in, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Vasquez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready now for L.A., Juan Montoya. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So stepping in, Angel Lorenz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Angel Lorenz.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Stevenson is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Rich Bailey. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Cut. Hold it.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Anthony Alford.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bishop makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Eat it.
Ready once again, King Bishop.
Now batting, center fielder, King Bishop.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Stevenson is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Miguel Sandoval will come on to pitch. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Colorado came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dennis Berry is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been logged on to the Show18.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field, can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch.
Digging in to try it again, King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, King Bishop. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Delgado takes his lead at third with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Almonte has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job.
Raimel Tapia will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Now batting, King Bishop, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, King Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. In now for Colorado, Walker Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Stopped on a slide by Russell. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, King Bishop. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 coming. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, King. Bishop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ready for another shot now. Walker Perry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walker Perry.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Malik Smith the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Raimel Tapia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way.